Good morning. This morning we have Justin Moore. He is the owner of Elephant in the Room. Now, this is really, really cool. I love this thing because it's a men's only grooming lounge. Why are you calling it a lounge, man?
So we call it the men's grooming lounge because you have your barbershops and you have your salon, your spas. And so we're not exactly fit into one of those molds. We're unique as far as what we offer, not your traditional barbershop. With all of our tailored haircuts, you need a shampoo, condition, hot towel, face toner, and your choice of beverage. So really cater to the gentleman and determine what he needs and his wants through his style.
So it's really cool. You're like pampering a man. And, normally men, they don't really like to get pampered. So you guys know what men like.
When you say pampering, it's not your salon or your spa where it's anything scary going on. It's informing, educating guys on what's out there to maintain their style and their look and make sure their grooming needs are met.
Now, you have a cut-a-thon. It's coming up on Saturday, September 28th. Now, what's going on with this cut-a-thon?
Yeah, so we're opening our South location at 91st and Yale, and we're launching that spot. So we're doing our cut-a-thon, like you said, on the 28th. From 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, we'll be doing free haircuts. Our goal is to raise money for Tulsa Boys Home, and we've actually, with Elephant in the Room, we can do as far as giving back to the community. It's a tool that we can use. So we've teamed up with them, as far as investing back in the youth and the boys. So like I said, we're doing free haircuts from 9 to 5. We have an event from 6 to 10 o'clock. We give away door prizes, free memberships, haircuts, gift cards, flat screen TVs. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice. So obviously you teamed up with Tulsa Boys Home because it's got to do with boys. Now, why else did you choose the Tulsa Boys Home?
Yeah, so it's since we are a men's grooming lounge and we cater just to men there, I thought it'd be a good idea to team up with them, what they do out there, really helping the youth and investing into youth as far as educating them on what a male role model looks like, and really a way to contribute back to society and invest in someone, give them a positive outlook on society.
So it's Elephant in the Room, 91st and Yale, Saturday, September 28th. They've got their cut-a-thon. It's all benefiting the Tulsa Boys Home. What's your goal in raising money?
Our goal is looking at $10,000.
Wow.
So, yeah, we can get a lot of people out. We're really reaching out to the community. We want to thank you for having us on. We're also sending out a special invite to all our current members at our downtown location and everyone that's came and see us for the past 2 years down there. So we're really expecting a real big turnout. I'm pretty excited for this.
Now, I'm so intrigued by this place. Now, where did you get this idea for Elephant in the Room, like a grooming salon for men?
Yeah, it's kind of unique, especially to Tulsa. They've been popping up in New York and San Francisco and in Dallas and Chicago, and it's a new concept, like I said. And when I decided to move back here 6 years ago, I'm actually licensed myself to cut hair. Since retired, don't cut anymore, just run the business. But I knew that Tulsa needed a place where guys could come in a men's environment where they're not going to have to worry about overhearing some of the female conversations.
Oh, come on.
Spas. No, really, really. So from our masculine decor, our stone, our barnwood, it's an environment where people are respected, clean, comfortable environment. And it's what people needed, and that's why I keep on hearing that they're excited for it. And so we've gotten some great feedback.
Yeah, my brother, I guess you would call him very metro. I could so see him going in this place and just being in heaven. Do you guys have like the sports on the TVs and stuff like that?
Yeah, so we also got the music going, the consistent vibe at each shop. And then we play ESPN on all the TVs so guys can stay current in all the sports that's going on. And they feel real comfortable in that environment.
It's obviously for men only, but what makes you guys different than other salons in Tulsa?
Yeah, so as far as the difference, obviously catering to guys and their needs, we also do offer memberships. So the idea behind that is we take the thought process out of, how often do I have my haircut? What product works for my hair type? How much time do I have to dedicate to my style? So each new client comes in, we start with a consultation. We're going to look at occupation, their lifestyle, how much time they have to dedicate their style, all to determine a new style or maintain that current style. And so we bring that insight as being professionals and, give them some options. Ultimately, they determine where they want to go with that. But now we can maintain that look on a weekly, bi-weekly, or just a monthly basis through our memberships.
What do you think a guy's biggest mistake is when he's grooming himself, or let's say, trying to make himself trendy and cool?
Mistake? I would probably just say a lot of times these guys don't know what's out there as far as the options in their products. If they have 3 or 4 kids, if they don't have a lot of time to dedicate their style, a lot of times they need to go with a shorter cut, especially on the sides, and keep it a little longer on top, and find a product that works with them. They're not fighting against. A lot of times guys are used to going real short, and then 6 to 8 weeks later they get a haircut and it's a lot longer. They're using the same product during that whole time, and it's just giving them a lot of trouble. So that's when we come into play, and we show them what they can do, some different options, and they really enjoy that. Because with our scheduling system, people can come, book a schedule, they'll come straight in. They don't have to wait a couple hours. We deal with a lot of professional men in society, and so the thing that they can't buy more of is time. And so they really appreciate how they can just come straight into their appointments and keep them recurring.
It sounds like September 28th is a good time to check it out for that cut-a-thon at Elephant in the Room. If you're just tuning in, this is a grooming salon for men. And I'm digging it, man, because a lot of men, they either don't care or they don't educate themselves. And it sounds like this is exactly what you're doing at Elephant in the Room.
Yeah, so we're just one guy at a time. We're slowly educating Tulsa. And, with our second shop, we're going to be able to reach even more guys. And soon after that, we're going to Denver. So we're pretty excited. We love to see everyone in Tulsa on September 28th from 9 to 5 for a free haircut. Please stop by, see our build-outs, meet the crew, and have something to eat, have something to drink, and then stay for the event from 6 to 9 if you got time.
Yeah, and you guys are looking to raise $10,000. That's a lot of money.
Well, I know we can do it because Tulsa always comes through. They're strong, and we have a great community here. And every little bit counts. Every little bit makes a difference, especially when we're talking our youth. A lot of times the kids don't have a choice as far as the environment they're in, but we can have an impact through Elephant in the Room as far as educating these young men and giving them a better chance as far as how to succeed in society. And the Tulsa Boys Home has a great thing going on. And so we want to just contribute to that.
So September 28th, that's when it's all going down. Now, do you suggest people making appointments, or are you doing the walk-ins that day?
That day will be mostly walk-ins, and we're going to try to get as many people as possible. And mostly we do book by appointment, but that day it's going to be a special privilege walk-in. We try to accommodate walk-ins. We just book out every single day, so it's a little more difficult. But for that day, we're going to have a great turnout, and so we'll be cutting everyone, doing all our services, all of our chairs will be rocking. And like I said, people can stop by to get something to eat, free food, free drink, music, and make a donation if they'd like.
Yeah, give back to T-Town a little bit. You know what, I also, when I was reading about you, the Elephant in the Room is what we're talking about here, and it's a men's grooming salon, is they don't just talk about haircuts. I see here that you guys talk about, the face, the shaving, and I see clothing. Now, is that true?
Guys do care about fashion. They care about how they look. They may not just come out and tell you, but they do. So we like to stay current on different styles, different fashion. We do talk about clothes. We love denim. We wear jeans all the time. We wear raw denim. And a lot of times when it comes to clothes, the fit is the most important thing. So a lot of times guys are walking around with clothes that are too big. And right now guys think they have to walk around with clothes that are 2 sizes too big, or they got to wear the skinny jeans. But there's some options in between that give them a tailored look for their body type. And so it's for us to enlighten them. And we have a couple places around town that we like to go. And we talk about a variety of different things in the shop.
So do you have the people that work there, are they specialized in these areas?
We don't do in-house consulting. We do refer people to different locations around town as far as different places to get clothes and different brands that we particularly that we like. Well, we do offer different items in our shop that guys can add to their wardrobe. We do offer socks. We do offer for our shaving products. We have wallets, a lot of handmade leather goods.
Awesome. So 91st and Yellow. Now this is your second location?
Correct. So we have a downtown location at 1609 South Boston, and that's been there for roughly 2 years. This will be our second location at 91st and Yale.
That's awesome. And that area, man, it is booming. It's getting up there. They got the Jamesons over there. My mom lives right over there, and God, there's just the Walgreens across the street. I'm like, that thing is like, I don't know. It's nothing like any other Walgreens or CVS or something over there that I've never seen before.
Yeah, I think they threw that up in record time. I think that was a Guinness World Record. They actually put that in before the rest of the parking lot was paved, I believe, and they won't waste any time. But yeah, they have a lot of building going on over there. Our shopping center, I think, is about 90% full. We've got some great restaurants, some great shops in there. So we're excited. That's a perfect location for us. You know, we narrowed it down to 3 locations, and that one just was really for us as far as who's around us, what types of businesses, and we're just excited to be open here our first week and ready to get our grand event going.
What's your phone number that people can reach you guys at?
Yeah, so if people want to reach us there and schedule an appointment, it's going to be 918-877-2219.
918-877-2219?
Yeah, and they can schedule at the downtown location or at our south location as well.
Okay, but what's happening September 28th? That's what's important. You guys are supporting. Every donation that day is going to the Tulsa Boys Home, which I think is awesome. Go check out Elephant in the Room. Justin Moore talking to the owner of Elephant in the Room. Did you make up this concept?
We can't take 100% credit for this. I took great ideas from my background and all my research in the men's grooming lounges in New York and Chicago, and then just asked Tulsans what they want, what they need, and that's what we came together. And we made the Elephant in the Room.
I think it's really cool. I think one thing about Tulsa, I used to live in Las Vegas, and it always seemed like when I moved to Las Vegas, it was like, wow, Tulsa really is like the last to know about fashion sometimes. Because you get it from LA and you get it from New York, and then it kind of makes its way to the Midwest. And this is actually a really cool way that men can figure out what's going on out there. I think it's awesome.
That's so true. There are a lot of fashionable people in Tulsa. There really are. They stay ahead of the curve. I don't want to say we're behind times, right? Tulsa's great. I love Tulsa.
Oh, I love Tulsa too. It's great. Great people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, great. So Elephant in the Room, go check it out. Their new location, 91st and Yale. Justin Moore, thank you so much for spending time with me, and good luck on September 28th.
Thank you so much, Natalie.